Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are reacting to an Earth, Wind and Fire song called Magic Mind Runnin, Brazilian Rhyme. Final full tracks, all in all. So I think this is off, it's a Spanish edition. But it's, I think it's two of these songs together. Yeah, because I know Deeper Dives, who requested this, thank you so much, has sent kind of mashups before. So I'm not sure what to expect, but I can see that both songs have been identified here. So I'm guessing it's both of them together or whatever from the All in All album. So yeah, obviously let me know your thoughts down below, like what's what. Those that kind of know Earth, Wind, Fire a little bit more. But yeah, let's get into this video. I'm very excited to hear just more Earth, Wind and Fire, really. But let's go for it. Yep. I think that was both of the songs together. I think the Magic Mind Running, sorry, came first, and then the Brazilian Rhyme, unless it's the same. Oh my god, that's funny. Magic Mind is one song and Running is another song. So I'd be intrigued to know, was this a mashup, guys? Deeper Dives, was this a mashup? Was this like a mix? Because I did think I saw like a distinct sort of difference between the songs potentially. But obviously, as I've never listened to the songs, I'd love to know your input as well and your ideas and like your knowledge on this. But Brazilian Rhyme, because I think that threw me off because there was a lot in there, especially the second half of like, it was giving bossa nova, not very sort of obviously bossa nova, but it had elements of like that Latin, especially the Brazilian sort of carnival type of vibe, especially with certain instruments that they were using. And when it sped up, you know, that kind of dance that they do in the carnival when their legs kind of go do, 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 do. That's what I was getting from this, and it was really elevating but also grounding at the same time, especially the bit where after the sped up bit of the kind of giving the carnival sort of the Brazilian feel to it, but just like the elevated feel of like wanting to dance and wanting to just shake off all that trauma and stagnant energy. It was it kind of went down, and like they really broke it down and had this feeling of like groundedness, and like, and especially when their voices started coming back in, he was like, in order to take it down, you got to take it up, and like all these kind of vocals that they were putting in there, and I felt like that breakdown of it was really nice. Like, I think that was just like, ugh. And I'm guessing that's from Runnin. But yeah, I'd be intrigued to know, guys, like what's what. But either way, this whole thing was just an experience, man. So this bit when it starts to break down. And the radio starts, I think that's like a sound of a radio. But like all these like external sounds start coming in, it's kind of like brings you back down to like reality. And like, because a lot of their music is so elevating, especially this one, it was like, it took me elsewhere. And I feel like that feeling of just like coming back to earth, it was like, whoa. Oh yeah, that was amazing. And this is really different actually. Like this is definitely, yeah, this is very different from the other stuff. Like, I guess this one is stereotypically more like with the kind of dun 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 dun. Because a lot of people in the comments were saying this is not disco, this is not funk either. This is just, well, maybe it has funk elements. It definitely has funk elements, but it's like, it's very much. Apologies for the noise, guys. I do have to have the windows open today because it's hot. It's a hot one here. But yeah, you do have the elements of like the funk and the disco potentially and like stuff like that. But there is very much Earth, Wind and Fire. And I feel like they are saying it's disco now or saying it's funk. I think funk is funk in its own right. What I'm saying is like a lot of the kind of disco elevated vibe, I would think that Earth, Wind and Fire was very much a propeller of that for other styles of music. Like, would you guys agree with that? Would you say that? I feel like those that know the industry a bit better than me from this era, would you say that that's correct of me to say that they influenced a lot of the disco and the elevated mindset of what was to come, or did it kind of stop there with Earth, Wind and Fire? I'd love to know. Let me know, because obviously the disco era, like in general, was quite psychedelic. Like that sort of psychedelic era, like I think that's lost a little bit. Like there's not a lot of that now. But yeah, like what a tune, this one. It was just a vibe, man. But I think my favourite was the second one that I heard. So I'm guessing that was Running. And I love this. Is this like inside the vinyl? Because I know they have like the vinyls. Do you know what? I think I even saw this as a kid. I think my mom's got this one in her stack of Earth, Wind and Fire. And I just love the unity they always have. Like, let's have a look at the comments. The horns, oh my god, the horns in this. Honestly, everything about this, like, even though it was two songs kind of mashed up and I'm still like not sure which song's what, I do love how I could just always listen. I could just keep listening to Earth, Wind and Fire. Like, they just have this, and not even because the way it sounds, like, it sounds nice, obviously, but it's almost like how it makes me feel before the sound. And that's what's powerful about their music, is like, yes, they could be of this genre, they could be of that genre, they could be creating their own genre, but it's just like the way that it makes me feel and the way that it grounds me, especially this one. Like, I haven't heard them break it down like that. Potentially I have, but this one particularly, the way that it broke it down and grounded me, it was just gorgeous. Like the harmonies as well, like everything about it is so ethereal. It's like they always have this, like, I don't even know what the word would be, like emperor and empress vibe, like empretic. Is that even a word? I don't know, but they really embody this like emperor empress feeling with their songs. It's just so elevating, and it's so wholesome and so like grand and royal and sort of regal, and I just love their music, man. And I feel like their visuals are always like, even like the visuals here, like I'm guessing this is, like I said, in the LP, like the vinyl like cover, and even it's just, there's so much depth. Like even this, it's like coming from like the pyramids, like they've got this on the side, like it's just deep. It's like, it's just this alien, it's very all the different religions, and even some things here I'm like, what's what, like angels in the sky, and like the different, like, and then you've got the Sphinx, the Egyptian, that sort of, it's just a lot. The third eye, I assume that would be. And like, I just love them for this, to be honest, for like this, the visuals that they give us, and to kind of give us some context or some idea of where they're coming from with this. But honestly, let's have a little look at what is this? Like, I'm gonna just Google this, because I'm like, someone said, I don't care what you call it, I just dig it. So someone said the album has a mixture of amalgam of an amalgam of musical styles. This album went double platinum and went to the top of the soul album charts in 1977. She got it for Christmas at 17. That's cute. Wow. Let's have a little, like I said, a bit of context about this, because I'm still just a little bit confused. But it's 3 songs. Okay, because the copyright AI thing didn't identify the last one, I was like, is that even in it? But okay, 3 songs, right. Yes, Brazilian Rhyme was a vibe. So it's a famous chant-heavy 1-minute vocal interlude. Magic Mind is an upbeat horn-driven funk track following soon after on the track list, and Running, a high-energy, fast-paced jazz-funk fusion composition featuring complex rhythm breaks. Brazilian Rhyme, an adaptation of Milton Nascimento composition, serving as another short melodic interlude. Honestly, the whole mix of it appears as brief infectious interludes. Okay, so Brazilian Rhyme. Oh, wow. This is so cool. So this is like the whole like order of it, like the whole like thingy. I love that. Like, I love when they create like albums that are so it's not just song, like it's very intertwined. And they said that it's like, obviously this probably person who's uploaded this has put like them together, obviously, so in my head it looks like that, but obviously I know probably they've got it as separate tracks on the album. But I just feel like it's just so cool how they've done this, because the person who's uploaded this video, so I think I actually appreciate Deeper Dives for requesting this, because it kind of gives you the whole feeling of if you were to listen from Magic Mind to whatever song's next, you know, if you were to listen to it in unison, you would kind of feel that unity between the songs, and this sort of like, even though they're different vibes and different this, it's still carrying the same vibe and the same frequency and the same message that we want to feel. So I love that Earth, Wind and Fire have done that with their songs. Like even the interludes offer something that's, yeah, brief. Obviously interludes are brief, but still a little bit of extra context. So that's really inspiring as an artist myself, to sort of just be free with it, and whatever I want to put in an album or whatever I want to have there, it's like you can do that. And I just love these artists. I feel like people were a lot more free with how they created, and a lot more experimental, and that was almost accepted more than it is now. At least people are, I guess, would accept experimental music, but in terms of what's mainstream, it's pretty much what makes money, you know, like the artist, like a commercial, and what fits into the mold and what's marketable. But obviously I know a lot of artists back in this era had probably struggles with marketing, of certain artists with like, how do we even market this person type thing. So I know that obviously went on, but I think for the majority of it, it's just not, it's just what a vibe, man. What an absolute vibe. Like, I'm just obsessed with Earth, Wind and Fire even more. So I think this is the see, that sounds very Brazilian and very bossa nova vibes. So I'm just intrigued. So like, I really want to get to know your thoughts as well in the comments. Let me know like what's what, and what did you like. Obviously, like by all means, if you have a particular one from this sort of compilation that this person has uploaded, if you want a specific song for me to react to just in isolation, obviously feel free to request that song in the link in the description. I'll happily do one to that. But yeah, like, comment your thoughts down below though. Let me know what you feel. What's your feelings about Earth, Wind and Fire? Because I just feel like I'm just obsessed with Earth, Wind and Fire. They're just like, they're so elevated, they're so woke, and I don't even like to use that word, but because I feel like it's been misused, but they're just so aware. There's just like this elevated mindset. And bringing on all the different elements of different sounds, and yeah, I just love that about them, and I just feel like it's just so refreshing. So thank you so much to Deeper Dives for requesting this particular video. Like I said, if anybody else does have a specific Earth, Wind and Fire song that they would like me to react to, the only way that I take requests is via the link in the description. But obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love to connect with you guys. I love to see when you guys connect. That's always beautiful to see. But yeah, thank you so much for requesting. Thank you to everybody watching. Until next time. Bye.